Divine, infinite spirit, thank you for being with us, for being one with us, for flowing through us and all around us. We ask that we are clear, centered, grounded, balanced, aligned, connected, in our bodies. We ask for the help of the ascended beings, the masters, the guides, the angels, from Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Ariel, Eziel, Metatron, Azrael, Ezekiel, Sinshel, Zachiel, for everyone's guides, for Master Christ, Master Buddha, energy from divine source, and we ask that everyone present and everyone mentioned receives all the energy they need, all that is in their best interest. Raph, I feel the energy running into both of your sisters and your son. Great. And working on you guys as a family unit and beginning to extend out to everyone to work on family units. Whoever you consider your family, whether it's a relative or someone you relate to. And a lot of you, I see some family members who are no longer on this side, but have passed over. And they're with you, just giving you energy as well as those we called upon. Blow out. And blow. Just continuing to work with family units, including your babies, your kitties, and your dogs. Blow out. For some of you, horses are part of your family. Or some of you, manatees? Is it manatees a part of your family? Okay. Blowout. And for some of you, neighborhoods that feel like home, and the energy is running through your neighborhood and clearing any energy that is not happy, not of a frequency that makes you happy, which is tending to discharge some worry from everyone. Blow out. There's also a discharge of grief. And this grief is for a number of different reasons. For some, it's for the family members who've crossed over. For others, it's a grief over the way your life has worked out. And grief over children, over the struggle that you feel like your life has been, and over losing things you once had. Blow out. And I feel like I am becoming radiant light and just sitting here radiating all this light. Glow, it's touching everyone and traveling around the globe. Blowout. And there are people with painful joints. It's beginning to work on arthritis in joints, but some are um, have to do with injury. Blowout. And it's working on proper placement of structure, stretching some people's muscles out, providing some realignment in how the hip bone is connected to the knee bone, is connected to the foot bone, is connected back up to the ribs, to the spine, to the shoulders, the neck. It is resettling your bones in a different position if you need it. Blow out. It's also working on the ability to convey a sense of peace out from yourself to others. because we cannot bring peace on earth if we are not peaceful. Blow out. A lot of brow chakras clearing, working on being able to see a free and clear future. By that, I mean your future, how you will fit into the world and how the world will support you. The universe will support you. For this too shall pass. Blow out. For some, it is pushing up on skull plates, making more space in your head, and that's giving you more room in your ear, nose, throat area as well. So sinuses, nostrils, around your eyes. And it's working for some people on a tendency to headaches, particularly working on the back of the head where the occipital area is, and where a lot of people hold a lot of tension, and then loosening up the neck and shoulders. And the eustachian tubes clear. Some of you begin to have some sinus drainage. And it's going to bring in some energy that's sort of like an antihistamine. And download that. Only energy cannot have any side effects. So you can have this antihistamine and never have it have any side effect. Blow out. It's working on some heart valves. I feel a couple of people who have a heart valve issue. Doesn't feel like you're in danger. It just feels like it's there and you just kind of watch after it. Blow out. It's addressing some nerve roots in the neck. And releasing some energy from the shoulders and down the arms. And the heart chakra opens better in the front. Oh, nothing against anyone. We are always in the right place at the right time, even if we think it's difficult, because it is a great learning for everyone. And we must hold in our hearts empathy, trust in the divine that it knows what it's doing. Blow out. And that the pendulum will swing again, as it always does. Then there is some anxiety being released. This is a more personal, what's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to my loved one? It's also working on someone who gets some heart palpitations and calming those. A slight arrhythmia. Blow out. And heaviness departs. A lot of heavy auras carrying around weight. Cannot feel light when our auras are heavy. Cannot vibrate as quickly and as high a frequency if we are heavy inside. Blow out. And so there is a transmutation of the heaviness into something that better feeds you rather than deplete you. There is clearing from third chakra, and root. and harmonizing those. And sending energy down the legs. Beginning to relax some jaws and teeth grinding. And working on some infection. There's some viral infection, some bacterial infection, and some yeast. Blow out. It's wrapping around ribs, like taking a green energy and just wrapping it around people's ribs. Allowing better breathing as the chest becomes more pliable. The lungs become more pliable, move better. And there is a reduction in inflammation and inflammatory process. Blow out. For those who need it, it's going to distribute a muscle relaxant type of energy. Some of you get very tense muscles, and it's coming in. And it's working on releasing insecurity, the feeling that you won't be safe, supported, and have sufficiency. Blow out. And then it's going to put us in the flow of life, the universal flow of life, where we are washed with the originating life force of the universe. That is a constant flow. It's like standing in a river, but it's coming down through your head. And it moves your light particles, activates your light particles, so they begin to move more quickly and your aura expands. but so does your body, creating better flow all throughout you. Your meridians light up. And for some reason, it wants to give you all acupuncture or an energy equivalent thereof, including tightening the nerves of your face so that you look younger. Oh, well. And then there are people who are extremely empathic. So you tend to resonate with other people's woes and problems. And what that causes, empathy isn't about taking on other people's energy. It's about changing your energy so that it's more like the person you're tuning into. So you can change that by shifting your vibration. And the moment you do, the people around you who don't feel good will feel better. So you can change a whole room. Blow out. I always tell people to tune enough to other people to read them, but keep just a little bit of distance so that you don't completely vibrate with them. You just get information, not their full frequency. Blow out. Rather, vibrate with that universal life force. And below, it's working on kidneys, adrenals, urinary tracts, so the ureters, urethra, bladder, and anything that sits in that urinary pathway. Does anyone tend to have kidney stones? It feels like it's working on that, along with just the general health of the kidneys. Blow out. And it's clearing the chakras over the breast. So we begin to equalize how much energy we put out and how much energy we take in. people who are very kind, who love other people really strongly, and who want to save the world tend to put more energy out than they let themselves receive. So we are opening you up better to receive and flooding all your pathways with energy for you, not to be given away. But retained for a while, which is helping some of you to center. And then there are some people who are under tremendous stress. And it's going to relieve some of the stress. And help us be less reactive to those things we feel are causing our stress. Blow out. And then a spiraling energy like a little white tornado. It's coming down into your core and just spiraling there. And it's bridging between the upper and lower chakras. Making sure you have as much energy above and below the waist, above and below your ribs, everywhere, that everything is equidistant and filled, active, resonant. And then an angel is going to work with each of you and pretty much everyone that's on the earth because you asked for it, including the trees and the bees. And I can look out in my backyard and see sap rising higher in the trees. Like the trees are all being better fed and responding to it. And the daylilies are nodding at me. Blow out. It's also going to work to smooth people's differences so that we all become more tolerant of our differences because all of us are entitled to our opinion. And that doesn't mean one person is right and one person is wrong. It means they have an opinion. Blow out. And a burden that feels like it's about society is being broken up and lifted and recycled into more community service and service to self, taking care of you and taking care of your community. Flow. And for those transitioning from one stage of life to another, the angels that went to you are holding your hand to help you do that. Some people are retiring, some are moving, some are changing jobs, some want to start to do something different. And so this is a transitioning energy. It's also working on some fatigue. And letting the go of any need to control. The only thing you ever need to control is yourself, your own energy. You don't need to control anybody else's, it's not yours. But like I said earlier, if you raise your vibration and keep it high and you're peaceful and loving and filled with the milk of human kindness, the people around you tend to change because they don't feel challenged in any way. They feel accepted and loved and honored for who they are. Hello? There is a How many have a relative that is um, ready to pass on? It's working on that to help those people pass with dignity and right into the arms of God and their loved ones, escorted with beauty. And not thinking about what they're leaving behind, but thinking what they're about to discover. Blow out. And then many of us are standing with our ancestors. And many of us are standing with our future lineage as well. There's no such thing as time for a spirit. So we're with everything. And it all supports us and loves us and wants us to be happy. So there is a surrendering to the joy and the love of the supportive universe. As we are enfolded in pure love. And some of us are dancing on the ceiling. Blow out. I'm seeing Saturn, planet Saturn. It's so expansive and it's sharing its expansiveness with us. And we're also being warmed by our star and by other stars and other planets. So we look like we have stars flowing through us. Blow out. And then we pull the earth up inside of us. So we are one with everything in the universe and one with our base of operations, the earth. Standing our ground firmly. Here I am, world. And I'm mighty and I'm strong and empowered and filled with vim and vigor and the ability to create change for myself and for others. You're beginning to glow a golden color as the wisdom from the universe and the earth and all that is permeates your soul and then your body. Let me know when you can feel that glow. Blow out. Then I see the ancientness because you are everlasting spirit. You cannot be new. You are ancient and eternal. And connected to everything that is, with the ability to access all knowledge everywhere. And so your base of knowledge is expanding. It will come out every day in a new way as understanding and answers. The urging to go in the direction that is in the best interest of your soul always, where you fit, where you belong, and meeting all the people that you're supposed to meet. Sometimes the teacher, sometimes the student, sometimes the observer, but fully present in each role, and sometimes all three of those things at once. Joe, do you have your hand up? Okay. I'm a little confused. We got two Joes. And one of you has your hand up, but that's okay. It's probably Betty. Blow out. And peace runs through your core. It is a peace that you always have access to. It is a thing that is part of your soul because we all know how to be it. And we are enlivened. Blow out. And then it's upgrading or attuning everyone's template. The template for your best health, for your best well being. And any resistance that you have to being well, you're letting go. And your viewpoint of life is becoming more universal. I can see clearly now. And we all began to thrum within the universal grid, taking on the characteristics of all beingness that can see that grid and resonate with their place in the grid. Blow out. Then some of you are going to be in the Buddha crown, where you are the drop in the ocean and the ocean. And vibrate with understanding. No need to interfere with the progress of life, but to let life succeed in its own way. in its own time and unfolding as we are ready. We become. And then we're going to be sealed. Each chakra and all of our chakras rotating clockwise and sealed as they rotate. Then our subtle bodies rotating clockwise, up the right side, down the left, back around. Each subtle body sealed as far out as you have activated your consciousness. So, as many subtle bodies as you have activated. Your core widens until it reaches out and touches the edge of your activated consciousness and brings in energy. An in breathing and out breathing, just as the universe breathes. And then aligning with the heartbeat of the planet. Fully centered, more aware. The cells sparkle, and even they do a rotation. So we are integrated with our higher self inside of ourselves, and every part of us knowing every other part of us and acting as one. Whew. How you feel? Peaceful. How many people feel peaceful? Happier, lighter. Good. All right. I wanted to also give anyone who has a question Thank you. I didn't quite see what you said. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Yvonne. I want to give anybody who has a question a chance to ask it. You know, if there was anything about today that you didn't understand, or just anything you want to know about healing, not necessarily about yourself, but about healing in general.
I have a question.
Michelle.
So I've been feeling lately like there is a bigger shift in us, all of us, kind of transitioning a little further into our purpose, perhaps, or into becoming more lovely beings on the earth. I'm just wondering, from your perspective, what do you feel in regard to?
I feel like we are in the process of the Earth transitioning into a fifth dimensional state, and we're transitioning with it. And so our thoughts are beginning to act and work more like we operate in the fifth dimensions, which is just a higher state of consciousness. It also requires that we have a more crystalline state in our body. So many of us are building up more crystalline thought in our body, which allows us to glow even more, to send out ever more light, and to accelerate the ascension of others as we do that. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you, Wanda.
You have a question, Yvonne?
Yes, my question is in general, what are the things that help people to accelerate their transformation and healing, and also to be able to kind of like tolerate and maintain that accelerated rate of transformation and healing?
One, believe you can do it. That's probably the most important thing, is just believe that it's all normal and natural and that it will happen. And all you have to do is accept it. Um, go with the flow, be in the flow, and become one with that ascension process. It's letting go of anything that tells us we're not good enough, that we're not going to be one of those who ascends. It's letting go of anything that holds you back, like an energy that's not helping you, but is holding you back. Grief or anger, any of those emotions that shift us away from fulfilling our purpose and being able to move into that space where we just vibrate into another plane of existence. But we'll all do it together. There'll be some people who are left behind. There'll also be some people who pass on because they can't do it in the body that they're in. They need to get a new body in order to make that transition. So they will move on and pass away and then come back in that transcended state. Cynthia, you have a question?
I do. I'm kind of wondering in regards to working with the guides and helping transmute the energy, because for me, I really look at like Paul the Venetian and the Apostle Paul and the way they threw energy. And my question is what can I do to help facilitate that, to where when I walk in a crowd, I'm ornately already helping their energy shift, but how do I do it consciously where I'm seeing the shift in real time, like instantly? What am
Yes,
I missing?
whatever energy you use, whatever initiation you've received, whatever energy you use on a regular basis, that's what you take into a crowd. So the whole crowd responds to that energy. And we are, that's what activates the same thing in them. Your vibration is held in a way that causes that to activate in other people. So you can consciously do that by being aware that that's what's happening. You can feel it just like you would tune into anything. You can feel it in the air.
Mhm.
You can sit with one person and help activate that for them, but they have to accept it. They have to be willing to go there. It won't happen if they're not. If someone's just refusing to be peaceful, they'll just leave instead of be peaceful with you, because it's not comfortable for them. And that's okay too. They're not ready. But for those who are ready to go to the same place, they will take on that activation. And you should be able to feel that. Elizabeth, you have a question?
Yes, I had a question on working with the elemental realm in healing and in particular the undines. And I'm I know that they are found in natural bodies of water everywhere, but can they also be found in man-made bodies of water? Or can we invite them into man-made bodies of water, the undines?
Thing that exists has consciousness behind it. So an element cannot exist without the consciousness of an elemental behind it.
Mhm.
I mean, being the driving force for it. So, yes, if somebody creates a lake, there are elements in that lake. And so you'll have the earth element, you'll have earth elementals, you'll have air above it, you'll have water, and every droplet of water has consciousness behind it.
I thought so, but I just wanted you to verify that for me because that's what I feel and have sensed. But sometimes you read and think you read, you come across things and you read that they're only found in natural spaces. But I'm glad that they can be everywhere since, of course, everything has consciousness.
Oh, I believe that this table sitting in front of me, my desk, has consciousness behind it and I can talk to it. I believe that the walls
Yes.
of my house have consciousness and I can talk to them. Anything that's been created, there has to be consciousness for it to come into existence. And so all of it has awareness.
Mm-hmm. And we just ask, of course, these elementals to come in and provide more guidance and healing as well.
Yes, I mean, it is the same job that everybody else in the world has. We're all here for each other's growth and healing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's an interchange with them. We're there for theirs, they're there for ours.
Very
All of
good.
us constantly interchanging flow between us.
Yes. Thank you.
All right, probably can't take any more questions. Um, but maybe I could get someone to say the closing prayer. Yvonne, you want to say it?
Sure. Divine Infinite Spirit, thank you so much for all the blessings, healing, clearing, and upliftment we all received. Thank you for everything you did for everybody. We ask that this healing and transformation sustain. And we ask for love and light for Wanda and her family. And that all of humanity, all the creatures living on the earth, entire planet, be filled with light and love and come to know itself as light and love. Amen.
Thank you. Does anybody have a statement they want to add to the prayer? Barb, did you?
No.
All right. Blessings to you all. I really enjoyed it today. It was good to be with you. And I always feel so blessed when I see all your faces and behold the beauty of all your souls.
Thank you, Wanda. And may you be in love and light, and may everyone in our group just radiate love and light as well. Thank you.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
they already do.
I know.
Thank you,
Thank
Wanda.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Have a
you.
good week.
Bye.
Thank you, Wanda.
Love you.
Love
Bye.
you, all of you.
Love you all too. Bye.